All right, I think this thing just cut on. So, day 3, I'm gonna go out and do laundry. First, breakfast. This was my 15, actually 20 bucks for this place. So, not bad. It's got a bathroom, full bathroom. You can do a bucket bath or shower. Western toilet. There's only one power outlet. It's over there. And then there's another one right there. Both of them are universal. So if you have a British or a European plug it'll work, the American or Japanese will not. It's locked. And let's roll. Namaste. Oh, 505. And then I will check out later. I need to go eat. I'm really hungry. And then laundry. I'm sorry?
103. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Thank you guys. I just had a brain fart and forgot how to say thank you. Let's look at my cheat sheets. Nepali. Oh, Danyardawada. I can't say it anymore. Danyawada got it. Right there. Danyawada got it. Okay. So, supposedly this place right across the street, Pandya, has a very, very good local Indian breakfast. It's primarily Southern Indian food. So I'm gonna go check that out. And I will show you guys. So here, I'm not sure if you guys can see, Google is usually right in the States. Here it's very, very hit or miss. Now it's right, but a lot of places Google has the wrong address, or there are a bunch of fake reviews. This has 11 and they're all pretty high. There's one that's really bad. So let's go check it out. It looks really good though. I'm gonna try the idol vada. Alright. Alright. Namaste. Hello sir. Namaste. Oh, idol vada please.
Vada?
Yeah.
How much vada?
2 please.
2 piece.
Yeah, 2 piece.
Okay.
And then 1 chai please.
Vada. 2 piece vada.
Yes sir. And 1 chai please.
1 chai. Okay.
That's everything.
65.
Okay. I'm American.
America. Place?
India's food is the best.
Huh?
India has the best food. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Do I need to give the ticket up there? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. This thing on? Alright, we're gonna show it. Alright, so had breakfast. Really, really good. I need to go find a place to wash laundry. I got a couple of places on Google, so I'm gonna head up that way. I don't know if this is working or not. Hopefully that's better. So, I'm gonna kind of walk in a similar area to yesterday. It's right around the same metro station around Mahatma Gandhi Road. And there are bars, there are cafes, there are restaurants, a couple bookshops. There's lots of stuff up there. So it's kind of the main, or one of the main shopping and kind of hanging out areas in Bangalore. So head back up that way, and then the laundry place is across the street. So I'll have to cross over Mahatma Gandhi Road, go up to the laundry place and see if it's actually there and see how much it costs. So there's a Korean place right here that's really, really good. I went there yesterday for lunch. The guy who owns it is Nepali. I'm kind of surprised, but I think Nepalis can work and live in India indefinitely. There was a treaty or something like that signed, I think back in the 50s or 60s, where they can move visa-free indefinitely between India and Nepal, India. Similar to like what Russia and Belarus have, and some of the EU countries, well, the EU countries as well in the Schengen agreement. So I was kind of shocked to find that place, but food was really good. It was about $5.50 US, $5.50, and it's got a big bowl of bibimbap, which is rice, vegetables, and eggs. Is really the only time I'll eat egg is with bibimbap or fried rice. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of it. And a lot of spicy red pepper sauce called gochujang, which is really good. So can't beat that. If you want Korean food and you're in Bangalore, that is a good place to go. It's like they won a bunch of awards 10 years ago. Don't know how popular it is now. Food was excellent. All right, so we gotta go up here. Ducking under this. Namaste. Alright, so it's about 8:50 here. People are up and at 'em, going to work and stuff like that. I'm gonna head up, drop my laundry off. And I booked another place where I'm going to stay tonight, kind of bouncing around the city. So check that out later. First order of business, got to get laundry done. I'm going to be bouncing around India here in the next couple of weeks. I want to make sure I have some clothes. Might not be able to do laundry all the time, but I can start with a fresh set of clothes, fresh everything before I start. Should be good to go. Worst case, I can wash stuff in my hotel or guest house, wherever I stay. Yeah. Some street art over there. What time does the class on memory start? Well, the old scattered seed sprout again. That's kind of neat. I don't know, can you teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, there we go. Whirlwind. Yeah, so being here in January is really pleasant. It's not super hot. Probably around 82 Fahrenheit, so about 20 Celsius pretty much every day. It's not super humid. This might be the off season too for tourism. I haven't seen many other foreigners or Westerners since I've actually come here. A couple of hippies here and there. It's really about it. We're getting closer now up to MG Road, Mahatma Gandhi Road, and it is kind of the main, I guess, area of this part of town, and it goes east. It's actually the road I walked up yesterday when I went to the temple, so that was Mahatma Gandhi Road as well. This is actually really close to the metro station where I got off yesterday. So in the first video, I'm at Mahatma Gandhi Road. That was Mahatma Gandhi Road and Church Street. Hi, sorry. Hello, sir. Namaste. I'm all right, thanks. Mahatma Gandhi and Church Street is right up here. And then within Bangalore, you've got a lot of pubs and bars. There's a good beer scene here. And I'm yet to go, but I'm gonna check it out tonight. Alright, more crossing the road. And coconuts. Should grab one of those. If you get dehydrated, those are the best things for you. Salt and sugar, primarily the sugar. Really, really good. Give you energy, but drink too much of it, you'll get the squirts. So, kind of got to be careful. But it's really delicious and really refreshing. All right. So we're about up toward MG Road. There's a couple of malls around here. If you want to go shopping or get some Western food, we've got some chain places. There's Nando's. Nando's is really good. It's all over the UK and in Australia and South Africa, Malaysia. So if you've not had that, I would highly recommend it. The peri peri chicken is great. And it's very reasonably priced and the portions are huge. And you've got a few other cafes. There's a Starbucks back there. Lots of shopping too. You need to get like phone accessories or looking at like cosmetics or perfume and stuff like that. The guy on the street yesterday selling watches. You can get t-shirts, you can get virtually anything up here. There's a couple of bookstores up here too. One of them was really big and had a bunch of English books. So if you want to get something to read, highly recommend going there. It wasn't super expensive either. Got more fast food. A lot of places here don't open till later though. Even it's Korea, stuff opens really late generally. Well, you've got a few restaurants and stuff that are open early for breakfast. It's not really the case here. A lot of stuff seems to open later, stays open later, but a lot of the local restaurants and cafes and stuff like that will open up pretty early. And some will stay open late, some will shut down earlier. These are all clothes stores over here. If you're looking to get some nicer clothes, this is a pretty good place to come. Right now they've got a bunch of sales too going on. Not gonna get anything, but I reckon if you do need some new threads, not a bad place to come. There's a few hotels around here too. There's a Starbucks up there. The bookshop is right up here. I'll show you where that is. So if you need to get internet in India, it's actually pretty tough. A lot of places have Wi-Fi. You have to have an Indian phone number. And to get an Indian SIM card, you need to have a long-term visa. So it can get very, very frustrating if you're trying to be out and use your WhatsApp or contact people or send photos or do whatever when you're outside. Bookshop is right there.
Hi sir.
Hello sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, namaste. Sister.
So if you have Indian friends or you have local contacts here that can help you get that, and that'll make life a lot easier. Otherwise, being SIMless is a bit of a challenge. And then I'd gone to a guy a couple days ago and he said he would give me a SIM for 3,000 rupee, which is like probably 35 bucks. Told him no. 25 no. 2,000 no. And it's pretty much the end of it. Like, I'm not that desperate. What I have works, but we'll roll with it. So this is the metro station right here. This is where I came out yesterday. And if you are looking at coming to Bangalore, this exit to Mahatma Gandhi Road is not on the main street. Main street exit's on the other side, and we'll head up there. Probably come by later and get a coffee. But first order of business, I gotta get my laundry done. If I wait too long, and I may not be able to actually get it delivered in time when I leave tomorrow. For this guy. But if you are looking for a more, I guess, comfortable or more Western friendly area, this is probably one of them. There's probably more. This is the first one that I found. I'm trying not to spend too much time here. I want to go out and experience more of the local culture. See some of the other parts of Bangalore that normally couldn't see anywhere else. Oh, namaste. I mean, to me, this looks a lot like Hongdae in Seoul. Kind of feels like Hongdae as well. So, if you're familiar with that, I don't know what I'm saying. If you don't, it's the main area where 10 years ago, a lot of people who were college age, so 22 to about 26, maybe 27, would go and hang out. 27 is a little bit too old, probably 24, probably 18 to 24. Talking about that, mostly college age kids. Go, there's cheap bars, cheap restaurants, and lots of shopping and stuff to do up in that area. The age here is somewhat similar, but maybe a little bit older, like young professional-ish, would be my guess. Just from what I've seen in the last day and a half of being here. My shoes. Where's that laundry place? Namaste. I'm okay, thank you. go across, head up. It's right by Trinity Metro. So I could take the Metro, but I'm just gonna walk it. Dark these days. Alright, so this is pretty much what I did yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and save my battery for now, and I will catch up with you guys later. I don't know, maybe it's on, maybe it's not. Okay, I guess this is still a recording. Cut all that out. So, made it up to Dickinson Road. The laundry place I'm going to is right here. Where is that? It's right up here on the right. Alright. So this is in the same area. It's about one metro stop away by the Trinity station. So one stop east from Mahatma Gandhi Road is this area, one block to the north. And this is more small offices, and you've got maybe a few services and stuff like that up in this part of Bangalore. A few offices for study abroad and stuff like that too. Like that. Wait. Lo and behold, this guy's advertising. Namaste. There's a bunch of schools up here too, private academies, stuff like that. Namaste. Namaste, sir. Alright, I still cannot find this laundry place. Alright, maybe one more block. We'll see. This area here reminds me of Bangalore, Indonesia a little bit. A couple of cool areas in Bangalore. Near getting cafe. Building that say looks like meat on a stick. Cafe. This kind of reminds me of that area a little bit. The trees and kind of the vibe. Not as many cafes here though around there. Alright. I think this is about it up here at this corner. But who knows? Could be another wild goose chase. So Google has failed a lot. Not a lot. It's been okay. It's worked, but it hasn't worked. So if you're trusting it or depending on it, make sure you get a second can use another maps app or see if you can talk to somebody, find some other way to figure out where you're going. Because Google by itself just isn't going to cut it. If you're depending on that completely, you might be disappointed. Excuse me. Okay. Spin cycles. Okay, I think this is it. Cool. All right, so we found it. We'll give this place a shot. Spin Cycles Laundry. It's off of Dickinson Road near the Trinity Metro Station. Okay. This thing off. All right. So they want 90 rupee per piece, and then another 45 for dry cleaning. So 90 rupee is about $1.10 per piece, and then dry cleaning was another 60 cents. So it's about $2 for one item. That was cheaper than a hotel, but if you don't have that much stuff, it's very, very expensive. Or if it's just t-shirts and shorts and underwear and stuff like that, it's very expensive. You said they don't take any underwear either. And socks are, I think, 30 rupee for a pair. So it's kind of expensive. A lot more expensive than I thought in Malaysia, Indonesia, and other places. If you're doing laundry, you pay by the kilogram, and then if you need express service, then they'll add a surcharge. Here, they just double the price. You need express. And they charge quite a bit. So I'll be looking elsewhere, and I might be washing my own clothes tonight, which, no worries, totally cool with doing that. Might honestly be easier. All right. So there's another laundry place up here. It looks like by shopping mall. Shopping mall is up here on the right, really close to Trinity Station. There's a very nice hotel. I think this is like the Ritz or Conrad. It's right there. So if you're staying by the Conrad, plenty of stuff to do. There's a lake up there too. We'll check that out in a bit. But I'm gonna go try and get goal number 1 accomplished. Cool, looks like there's laundry. Right back here. All right. Time office. Hello, sir. Namaste. Is there laundry?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. How much is laundry? Back there. Okay.
Sir, please sit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so got my laundry hopefully taken care of. Cost 570 rupee, which seems like a lot, but they'll have it done supposedly tomorrow morning before 12. We'll have to see. If it's done super quick and it saves me a bunch of time, then it's worth doing. If they don't have it done, then it'll be a lesson learned. Well, the guide said that they have delivery at that place, and now I guess they don't. I don't know. I don't know if they do have delivery, but they don't want to deliver it from my hotel or what's going on. But it is what it is. You can walk back over here. It's not that far. If I was staying across town, I wouldn't do it. I would just wash my shit in my hotel. But it's honestly just worth it. Save the time. Give me 1 or 2 hours out tonight so I can go out and explore more of the city. I don't know when I'm going to come back here again, so I'd rather spend an hour and a half doing something in Bangalore, washing clothes. Alright, so supposedly there is a lake up here, and I'm going to go up and check that out. I have no idea what it looks like, but I just saw it on the map. Holy, that is beautiful. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's a very cool, I don't know what that is, it must be a temple or something up there. Gurudwara, okay. It's a beautiful Gurudwara. Hey puppy. Something else too I would probably recommend if you're going to be coming here and spending a lot of time in India, I would probably get rabies vaccines. So I've been vaccinated. I got attacked by a feral cat in Indonesia back in Peace Corps. I was coming back from my night at the gym, my host family's house, and I stepped on it. It was dark and I couldn't see the cat. I stepped on the cat. The cat scratched the shit and bit the shit out of my foot. And Peace Corps was like, you need to go get rabies shots. So I had a couple of doses before that. They made me get a booster. It wasn't that bad. It sucked, but post potential exposure is much worse than pre. So rather than having to go through that 3-week absolute hell, I would very, very highly strongly recommend getting vaccinated for rabies if you come here and you're around any sort of animals. All right, so we're gonna walk up to this lake. Hyderabad also has a couple of lakes, and there's some other lakes farther out in the countryside that are not in the cities. And I would love to go to those. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to my current itinerary. But at some point I'll probably come back to India and maybe check them out then. Oh. Alright. Yeah, Manar. Very cool. So the metro is directly behind me. Back here, you see the Conrad. So about 200 yards, 300 yards from the Conrad is a metro station. So you can take the metro, get off at Trinity, walk up this road, and find this little piece of whatever you call it. Dodging motorcycles. first guy I've seen jogging in India since I've been here in the last 3 days. Good for him. So I don't have too much time up here. Got to go back to my hotel and check out. Checkout's at 11 and it's close to 10. I was gonna walk up here kind of by this lake. I guess you can call it a lake. That looks like a nice footpath over there, but chose this path instead. Too bad. Could go for another coffee. Yeah, so it is challenging to get a lot of sleep here. It's very noisy at night. I live in an area where there are trains, and that's no problem, but just the horns 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is very, very, very annoying. And I get that's how people use the horn to communicate when they're driving, you know, controlling their position to other people relative to where they are on the road. But it's just completely different from how I'm used to driving. And the fact that you just take up any sort of space you get, just go and continue to go. And this place is wild, it really is. Very cool. So I guess you can do sailing. Didn't see any boats. I don't know. I'd be careful of the water. I probably wouldn't get in. Must have a hell of an immune system if they're out there swimming. So not for me. Alright, looks like here's another rough part of the city up here to my right. It's kind of your stereotypical idea of India. I'm gonna cross right here, probably turn back, head back to my hotel so I don't get charged a bunch of extra money for not checking out. But yeah, so a little bit more of India in Bangalore. This is probably the India that most of you guys come to see, and it's definitely here, but that's not all that I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all everything that I can. Food, people, culture, richness of all of that, financial wealth, and economic development stuff, as well as some of the other things that are going on in the country. So with that, I'm going to cut it and I'll be talking to y'all later. See ya. All right, so right here outside of the Krishnarajendra Market, and on this street there are two main tourist attractions. Hello sir, namaste. Thank you. There is the old fort this way, and then behind me is the summer palace. So I'm going to walk from the station to the old fort and then walk to the summer palace afterward. It's not very far. It says it's about a quarter of a mile. Holy cow. So welcome to Bangalore. And this is the south central part of downtown from what it looks like on the map. I've been here less than a week. Thank you. Я не хочу. Не нужно. Спасибо. Sometimes if you speak Russian or a foreign language, it kind of throws them for a loop. Господин, пожалуйста, я не хочу. Я не хочу. Спасибо большое, но я не хочу. Спасибо. All right, scared them off. Kind of works every time. I don't know why. I don't know why Russian scares people, but it's not a bad language to know. All right, cool. It's a market. Namaste. All right, we got Tuk Tuk City up here. Oh boy. This is it, folks. We are in Bangalore in the heat of the city. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, be careful. There might be beggar kids running around. I had beggar kids earlier coming up trying to steal my shit. So be aware, be on the lookout. Generally, I think the police are as strict with them as with adults. But here we are at the actual fort. Very cool. So if you can't read it, this monument has been declared to be of national importance under the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1958. As per the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Amendment and Validation Act 2010, whoever destroys, removes, injures, alters, defaces, imperils, or misuses this monument shall be punishable with imprisonment up to 2 years or with a fine up to 1 million rupees, 1 lakh, or with both. So don't mess with anything here. It is a national treasure for you local people, and treat it with respect as you would your own home. This is very pretty though. I'm gonna take a couple photos with my phone. Excuse me. Namaste, sir. May I enter? Thank you. Janarata got it. Thank you. Wow. So this is the old fort here in Bangalore. Very interesting. No idea what kind of rock this is. Should have done a little bit of research before I came, but it is very cool to be here. Hope you guys aren't seeing my face. Okay, so photography is allowed. Very cool. All right. So we're walking around here inside of the old fort. This is very cool. So it looks like they have a couple of layers. So there's some kind of brick and then some kind of masonry or something like that. I don't know if this is original or this was done afterward. But this is very cool. Okay. Got some cool graffiti from the cool kids. Miss Priya. It's just peaceful though. I mean, this is the most peaceful place I have found in the whole entire city. It's the only place that's quiet. It's the only place where you can actually stand and just think. This is actually really nice. You want to get a break, this is where you go. You hear the cars and stuff like that on the other side, but it's still really, really peaceful. Namaste. Thank you. Don't know what you guys are seeing here. Namaste. This is very cool. take a breath. Might do one more lap too, just to kind of clear my mind and detach from the city. It really, really does take a lot out of you. I've traveled a lot. I've been to a lot of countries. Been to Jakarta, Bangkok, Tokyo, Shanghai, Beijing, Moscow, all over Central Asia, some other places in the Middle East. It's like, yeah, they're huge cities, but this is just a whole nother level of just chaos. It really is. It's very, very interesting being here. So everything runs, everything works. And it's like everybody knows how everything works. But just being a foreigner and trying to figure out, okay, how do I cross the street? How do I actually order food? You know, going anywhere is pretty tough in a foreign country. I feel like here it just is a whole nother level. The breeze feels good too. All right, enjoy it. So I know exactly what's waiting for me as soon as I get out there. Back to the chaos. Namaste. Oh, excuse me. Don't want to get in this photo. So this is free to go to this part. I think the other part probably costs. Namaste. Thank you. Danyarta. Thank you. I think the other part costs a little bit of money. I have to go see how much it is. These doors are huge, man. Wow. That is solid too. Completely solid. It's got huge spikes on it, which you can't climb over, or it's hard to climb over. Crazy, crazy, very crazy. All right, well, let's go. Go to the right, go around, and we'll come back and see. Man, this is just a total sensory overload. It really is. I really think you have the means to, you should come here and experience this country. If you've never been to a country like this, it would be like strapping on a pair of skis and going down a double black diamond as fast as you can. It'd be really hard. If you have a little bit of travel experience, you really want to learn something about yourself and about the world even, you should come here. Come and experience India. This really is. It is very, very challenging. But it is very rewarding too. Alright, I'm in the hospital. I need to turn around. Okay. Oops. Should have read that sign better. I think that big part said hospital. is though, when you go to a place like this, I mean, the world is a cool place. It really is. We're so lucky to have what we have. There's no mercy. You gotta be careful and you gotta be aware. I'm probably dumb for doing this, but great. I do trust my fellow mankind. Genuinely, the vast majority of us do want the same things. We are looking for peace, we're looking for prosperity, we're looking for love, we're looking for trying to do the right thing, trying to live our day the best we can. That's kind of why I'm doing this too. It's like, okay, somebody comes by and steals my camera, takes it off my bag. All right, that'll suck. Now look. At the same time, it's a lesson learned. Okay. Namaste, sir. Namaste. I mean, I think just universally being respectful to people, being polite, does go really far, especially if you come from a different country, you have a different background. Namaste. Excuse me. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Out here trying. Oh, namaste. Yeah, that guy shoulder checked me. Let it go. Let it go. It was 100% intentional. Maybe he understood what I'm saying too. Who knows? I mean, this is a real market right here. Too bad I don't have any more room in my bag. I'm gonna take all this. I'm gonna say hello. This is good for the economy. You got tons of people out buying stuff. Got tons of stuff for sale. It's a win-win. Good. Namaste. Hello. If you need socks or underwear, this is a place to come. From what it looks like. Or shirts or pretty much anything like that. You have to say that the craziest market I went to was in Bishkek in Kyrgyzstan. And there was a restaurant called Ramzan Kadyrov Kebab. And those of you guys who don't know, Ramzan Kadyrov is in charge of Chechnya. It's a republic in southern Russia. There was a war, a couple of wars actually, in Chechnya back in the 90s and early 2000s. And he's kind of a local strongman, brutal, ruthless. Apparently he has his own kebab shop named after him in Bishkek. Kind of surprised when I saw that I laughed and I almost took a photo. But I don't know, kind of figured you might be wondering why. Here I am filming this in India. Nobody asked anything. Probably would have been okay. But this is the market area. Just absolute chaos. I mean, this is as chaotic as it gets. Alright, we're gonna cross. We're not going up there, that's a freaking mess. I'm gonna work my way back toward the station and go south to the other tourist attraction, to the palace. This is the real thing, guys. I'd love to come back out here, spend more time. I don't have a lot of battery left. I have a full percent, so I'm gonna make it quick. And maybe come back up here tomorrow, or probably check out the market in Hyderabad, or maybe in Kochi. This is southern India, so I don't think it's as crazy as up north in like Lucknow or in Delhi, but this is something else. Totally something else. This is a place that you just have to come and experience. I can tell you all about it. I can tell you about how it smells. I can tell you about how it tastes even. And literally I'm tasting a million things in my mouth right now. It really is. It's eye-opening. And this is just how most of the world lives. And that's it. Metro, I think it's straight. I'm going to the metro. I think it's straight and then to the right. Yeah, this is. I had no idea this market was even up here. I thought it was farther down, but I guess that makes sense. The name of the metro station is for the marketplace. This is it. A huge pile of food. I don't think it's animal. Oh man. I don't think I stepped in it either. Hopefully not. Nope, we're good. We're good. 0 for 2. Yeah. Second pile I've dodged today. Oh man. This is pretty ripe. It really is. And the key to this whole thing is you've got a marketplace right here. You've got an area where people can come out and exchange goods. And there's a unit of trust between the person who's buying the good and the person who's selling the good. And that will ultimately, if it continues for a long, long time, grow the economy. So this is very, very good that people are actually out spending money, buying new clothes, or buying more than just enough food to survive. Namaste. America. This is the real thing. Okay. Here's the bus terminal. Namaste. Namaste. Hey, what's up? Namaste. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. Back there. Go up here. this next straight, go right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Namaste. Namaste, sir. Alright. Buses. Namaste. Where is the... Namaste. I'm kind of back to what I was saying earlier. So, you've got 1.2 billion people who are out shopping, buying stuff in a market, which is great. But how do you actually help them to climb the ladder? Namaste. How are you? Further develop their economy and help them to actually live their best lives. I don't think this is right. Oh boy. Alright. Keep going. It's like I can keep going down here and then turn. Namaste. Namaste. My gut tells me though in about 20 years this is going to be totally different. A lot of the traditions will still be here. This will develop if India can start boosting its manufacturing, and it can start boosting its education system and push STEM. I think that's really what it's trying to do. And we as Americans, I think, should look into that. We have nothing. Our STEM is terrible. Our school system is terrible. And we're going to have to ultimately cooperate with other countries, work with other countries to improve and develop our own economy. India, I think, is a good as a partner with the U.S. to try to help them by developing, providing more for school programs. I mean, Peace Corps is obviously not here anymore, but do more like teacher trainings or do other things to help. I don't know enough about it, but ultimately I think it would just take a lot of time and a lot of investment that could tremendously benefit both. This is just totally out. Both my batteries are pretty close to dead. Metro straight ahead. Very cool. Namaste. Alright. Well, that ended up being made it through in one piece. We're going to head down now to the Summer Palace. So the Summer Palace is much more of a tourist attraction from what I understand. All right, Frogger. Yeah, course complete. Namaste. Is it Summer Palace? Summer Palace? This way? This way. Thank you. Daniel Toala. I can't say it. I don't know how to say it. I don't think that's right. Hello, sir. Namaste. I'm walking to the Summer Palace. Yeah. Thank you. How are you? Good? That looks very heavy. Very strong. Oh. All right, this is it. All right, sir. Take care. Namaste. Can I bring a camera in?
Camera.
Okay. No camera? Okay. All right, camera off. Yeah, this is